Hey lovers, this is Bella Dutch from Allseeingeyetarot, here with the Intuitive Weekly. This is going to run from August the 28th through September 4th. Happy Labor Day to all of you who celebrate Labor Day. Forgive me, I have been in a hospital. I have had surgery since the last video that I've done. So I had to take a little hiatus, okay? But I did not forget about you guys. All right, so if you want to win a free 30-minute reading, this is the video to do it on. You simply need to timestamp below when you see me start each element, and make sure you keep all of your time passages in one comment. Okay, so down under the video in the comment section, you put each timestamp, okay, for every element. All right, so I'm using a fountain tarot. Forgive me for this little cloth, this holy cloth. I didn't think it was going to, I thought it was going to be bigger, but it's smaller. Okay, so anyway, this is going to be for the fire signs. So happy belated birthday to all of my Leos out there. You guys know my birthday was August 17th. I was dealing with surgery when I had my birthday, so it wasn't really a happy birthday, but I mean, it's thankful, you know, thank God that you're here another year, okay, and you get another chance to do it all over again. All right, so we're going to start off with Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be for the week of the 28th through the 4th. All right, here we go. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius? August 28th through September 4th. Show me what's going down in the element of fire. First card out. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. 7 of Swords. King of Wands. The King of Cups. And the 8 of Swords. Under the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ace of Swords. Under the 7 of Swords, Ace of Coins. That's the Ace of Pentacles. Under the King of Wands, the Lovers. Under the King of Cups, the Devil. Under the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Wands. Okay. The overall energy for my fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the 28th through the 4th. 4 of Wands. Okay, so we got some activity finna to go down. I hope you guys can see all of this. I can't get this cloth any straighter. So, I don't know. I was thinking about ironing it, but it's real velvet, so I can't really iron it either. And then it has all these... it's a beautiful cloth. It just has, this is like super thick and it got like glitter all over it. So it's like all over the cloth. All right, forgive me, y'all. If you would like to buy me a new cloth, definitely hit the description box. Going over to my Amazon wish list. That's where I have like all the cards that I don't have so far, as well as some of the things that I would need for business. So you could also gift me anything from my wish list, okay? I just wanted to mention that. All right, so what's been going on, my fire signs? We got the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, 7 of Swords, Ace of Coins, King of Wands, the Lovers, the King of Cups, the Devil, the 8 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands. I have to say that it looks like fire signs, you've been up to something lately, okay? This may be in tune of a relationship or some sort of, this is a relationship definitely, but it kind of looks like there may be some decisions about you and your significant other moving together, trying to buy a house together, or just wanting to move forward with the relationship overall, okay? What I don't like is this 7 of Swords, okay? I'm going to tell you why I don't like the 7 of Swords. because there's a bit of a sneaky element to it. So it's kind of like, okay, so I met this guy and I like this guy and we talk on the phone all the time, but he seems like he's emotionally unavailable. Okay, so I've been talking to all of my friends trying to get advice on how to deal with this guy who's emotionally unavailable. Okay, so they give you the secrets and you keep it from him, but you're sort of like manipulating the situation. All right, so you just gonna manipulate you, look, manipulate you a blessing out of this situation. Okay, so that's why I don't like the Seven of Swords, because there's a lack of communication between you and a significant other. You need to be at perfect balance, especially if we're talking about divine partnerships, soulmates, karmic soulmates, life partners, twin flames. Okay, so you might say, well, Bella, what do you mean? Should I share my secrets with this other individual? It's not that you should share your secrets. It's just that you guys need to communicate and explain to the other what it is that you want. We're running up against this King of Cups with the Devil, and then we have the King of Wands with the Lovers. So it's kind of like fire signs. You have all of the right good intention or good motives towards building a relationship with this individual. But I think that you need to do a little bit more research if you're dating a water sign, okay? Particularly Scorpio. These individuals with that devil energy being there, it kind of says that they're a little bit controlling. Well, a lot of controlling. I say a little bit shit. Let me drink my coffee because my mouth is so dry, guys. Okay, they're very controlling, all right? These individuals like to run their household a certain way. It's kind of like, do as I say, not as I do. And if you're going to be here with me, if we're going to be together, it's my word that has to stick, okay? So you need to just, just agree with me, and this is what it's going to be, So that may be the reason as to why the fire sign is trying to think of manipulative ways to get this partner. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you are a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and you have this story, you met someone, maybe you guys are past the stage of dating, you're now in a relationship, and you're trying to figure out, how do I get this person to move in with me or me move in with them, okay? It could also be a factor where it's like you guys live far apart. Now, I say that, you might say, well, how do you know that we're talking long distance? Because we have the Eight of Swords with the Three of Wands. So this speaks to me about recently not being able to be in each other's presence, okay? Someone staying put. And it's probably the water sign that's staying put, especially with that devil energy. All right, because they seem a bit controlled, influenced. And you might say, about what? Well, this could be their previous experiences, okay? Their previous relationships that didn't bode very well. Maybe they've been hurt. And unlike a fire sign, fire signs, we get hurt. All right, game over. We're done. Let's move the fuck on. Not with water energy. Water energy ponder over, the situation. They'll keep dragging it along in their head. Now, let me tell you a secret. I got a secret for you. Okay, this is the secret. The reason as to why water signs, the majority, I'm not saying all of them, okay, but this is going to be very true for a lot of them. The reason as to why they ponder previous relationships, a breakup, a divorce, is usually because in the relationship, they were a bit narcissistic, okay? They were a bit like putting all the blame on their partner, and they didn't take responsibility for the things that they've done to their partner, or the reason as to why they broke up. You understand? So basically what I'm trying to tell you is that a lot of the water signs didn't get closure. It was just like, okay, well, it's over, it's not working, and they did not get closure with the other person, and the majority of them get really good partners. All right, so you need to watch out for that, because watch out for water signs. You get a water sign in your life and they tell you everything was bad with their ex. First of all, you shouldn't really be asking about the ex, but if you do, if their response is nothing but bad things about the ex, don't take that and be like, oh, well, I'm the best thing that ever happened to him or her. No, Linda, you're not. If that person is telling you nothing but bad things about the ex, chances are they were the ones that wronged the ex, okay? I'm telling you. Because when you're done with someone, when it's over, You get closure. And, you know, when someone asks you about the ex, you'll be able to say, listen, it didn't work out. Well, whose fault was it? Well, it was both of our faults. You know, it takes two to make a mistake. So it was just both of ours. But I learned a lot of lessons throughout the relationship. If a person's not talking like that, and they're talking like, yeah, well, this person left me and they cheated on me and da da, Linda, back off. I'm telling you, back off. Okay. And you may say, well, they're single now, Bella. They're not with that person. Yes, they're not with that person right now. But chances are, if that person resurfaces, they're going to give you problems later on down the line. Okay. Don't ask me how I know. All right. Now, the fire sign is completely ready to move forward in this relationship. However, it's the Lover's card, so it represents a choice. So it could possibly be talking about maybe there's some stipulations with you and this person. All right. There's a choice. There's a decision that needs to be made. Okay. Maybe you end up living together, but then their stepmothers or their mothers, well, not stepmother, that's like mother-in-law. Their mothers have to live with them, or their brothers, you know, family member has to intrude. You know, it's kind of like this person can't make a decision. This fire sign can't make a decision without something else being involved that could totally destroy the relationship. All right, because this is a duality. The Lovers with the devil, that's like a duality. Okay, you got the angel here, and then you got the two people, and you have the devil here, and you have the two people. It's like a duality. So there's definitely going to be a lot of conflict, a lot of toxicity when it comes to building this relationship. What I'm basically saying is that the relationship is not going to be easy. All right. You might have to fight a long time for it. You know, maybe you met the person and they're emotionally unavailable at the time. With the devil energy being there on the King of Cups, that could be alcoholism, you know, drugs, obsessive compulsive disorder, or addictive personalities. You know, like they're not their own leader. They kind of like fall in with the crowd with that devil energy being there. Okay, so you need to be aware and you need to watch out for that. So we have the Eight of Swords and we have the Three of Wands. Okay, now the Eight of Swords kind of explains that there has not been any movement up until this point. So up until this point, it's just been maybe you guys talk on the phone, but what you're asking for, fire signs, it's not happening. You weren't able to move the relationship any closer to each other. You guys didn't move in with each other. You wasn't able to move with this individual. You know, some sort of energy like that. Okay, however, with the Eight of Swords being here and the Three of Wands being the end result, meaning it's closing a relationship out. Oh, well, not the relationship. It's closing a reading out. It kind of signifies that these issues, these reasonings as to why you guys can't move forward are going to die off. They're going to drop off, especially being with that Four of Wands being the overall energy. So it kind of represents that Three of Wands. Come September, there's going to be some changes, some abrupt changes. And maybe you're not even going to see this coming. All right? Because if you look at the Eight of Swords always represents someone who's blindfolded and they're standing in between swords. They can't see, but they have a sense. These would represent, this card will represent an individual who is not able to see. Let me give you a great scenario on this Eight of Swords, okay? Because a lot of people don't hit it right, but I'm gonna hit it right now. The Eight of Swords would be symbolic of you're in a relationship with an individual, all right? It's a long distance relationship. So you can't physically see what this person is doing, okay? You simply have to go by your intuition. All right, now with the Eight Swords being around the individual, the Eight Swords is symbolic of previous issues that may have happened in your life that scares you. So it's like putting yourself in a situation that's not good for you. All right, because in your previous relationships you were able to see exactly what's going on. If this person told you they loved you, you were able to see that they loved you because maybe they did something. Maybe they bought you gifts. Maybe they spent a lot of time with you, okay? Now, the Eight of Swords would be symbolic of I have this feeling for this person. I'm in love with this individual, and I don't even know how, because when I look on the outside, nothing looks like it's moving anywhere. It doesn't even look like we're getting any closer to a relationship. Okay, it's sort of looking as if the person is saying one thing out their mouth, but they're doing another with their actions. So it would be symbolic of, you're not walking it how you talk it. All right, you say you love me, you say you want to be with me, yet still you haven't moved out of the house to move in together. You know, we've been talking for 8 months, or you know, we've been together for 8 years, and you have not made a move. All right, you keep saying that you feel all this for me, but you're not showing me, therefore making it impossible, Eight of Swords, to make a decision. Okay, it's just like the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, you know, they're trying to weigh their options, and they don't know, because it doesn't look like a winning situation. Okay, well, when you get to the eight is higher than the two. So this is sort of like, you know, I've already been through a situation where I didn't see, where I heard you tell me that you love me, and then, you know, you still didn't change the situation. All right, it's like that person that you've been with for a long time, and in year 1 or 2 they claim that they love you, okay, and you caught them cheating on you, and they claim that they would never cheat on you. All right, so you went through it before. Now year 8 is sort of like, I don't want to hear your sorries no more, because you kept doing, since year 2 you've kept being unfaithful to me. Okay, so I can't see that you really love me. I can't see that it's the truth. All right, so when it's with the Three of Wands, the Three of Wands is about your ships coming in, or this relationship about to move to the next level. Maybe there's a person that you're interested in, and for a long time you haven't seen any movement towards a relationship. However, with that Three of Wands being here, Spirit kind of says, okay, now we're going to loose the change, we're going to drop the swords, and we're going to send this person at you, and let's see how it turns out for you. Okay, so it's kind of like Spirit is answering your questions, fire sign, for right now. All right, right now you may be asking, you know, is this person the one? Am I supposed to be with this person? Is this my twin flame, or is this my divine partner? You know, because it seems like they're rejecting me, you know, and I don't see anything happening between us. However, I see this person every place. You know, the synchronicities are on point. We're showing up at the same place. You know, we're not really fighting against one another, but maybe there's a little bit of when I say toxicity, there's a little bit of smart remarks going back and forth. So it fits into that situation too. You know, you got a person you had a crush on for a very long time. You've been working towards trying to be with that individual. You see them all the time. All right, but they got their guard up a little bit. They don't want to be with you at this moment, you know. But they don't tell you they don't want to be with you. They kind of like, what do they call that? They string you along. They don't tell you that, no, I don't want to be with you. You know, they basically say, kind of point it back on you. Yeah, you saying you want me, but you got all these partners, you got all these opportunities, that sort of thing. That's not an answer. If I'm telling you I love you and I want to be with you, and they're telling you, yeah, but I know you're fine, so I know you can have anybody you want. You know, you got all these people that want to be with you. You know, it's kind of like, what? Like, they're not answering you. They're not giving you authenticity of what they feel in their heart. That could also be the Seven of Swords energy, okay? Where Spirit is basically saying that you've met the right person. However, maybe this person has went through some things, and they're not very open about how they truly feel about you. This ain't about someone else. This is about you, fire sign. All right? You got a person that's lying to you. You have a person that they want to be with you, but they don't have the courage to tell you that's what they want. All right? So it kind of looks like towards the end of the month, moving into next month, there's going to be some action. There's going to be some movement. Okay? Both cards are about movement. All right? Eight of Swords, movement in the mind. You know, Three of Wands, movement in the activity, you know, courageousness. So I'm going to actually come after you. I know, you know, you used to ask me, do I like you? Ask me again. You know, that sort of thing. So I hope you understood that. I know it seems like I'm all over the place, and that's because I have multiple situations that I'm trying to answer that I can see in my head. All right? Make sure you like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, hit your notification bell. You want a personal reading? Make sure that you hit me up, allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com, if you want to win a free 30, timestamp down in the comment section. I'll be back with the next element. Okay, welcome back, Bella. Thank you, guys. So next up, I have my wonderful water signs. This is going to be for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the 28th through the 4th. If you missed any announcements, please rewind to the beginning. I'm going to keep going. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the 28th through the 4th? What's going down this week for water signs? First card out, we have the Sun, the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, the Fool, the Ten of Coins, under the Sun, we have Two of Swords. Under the High Priestess, the Star. Under the Ace of Swords is the Knight of Cups. Under the Fool is the Four of Coins. Under the Ten of Pentacles is the Two of Cups. Wow. The overall energy for my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, 28th through the 4th. Five of Swords. Okay. This is really going to be relevant for those of you that's, your significant other is a fire sign. Because it kind of looks like what I explained for the fire signs. Fire had water in their chart for this week, and this kind of looks like the story that I was trying to express as well. One of the stories, at least. All right, so what's going on, water signs? What is going on when it comes to terms of sharing your emotions? Five of Swords is the overall energy, so it kind of symbolizes that you're not forthcoming with your information. You could be dealing with some individual where maybe you feel the same way, but instead of saying you feel the same way about this individual, you would rather it's kind of like saying, I'd rather die than to be rejected. Okay, that's kind of like the energy that's coming off of that Five of Swords, because ultimately this is speaking about those of you that are in some sort of spiritual partnership. I call it spiritual partnership because it's kind of like you're supposed to be at this time gleaning in the garden, okay? Gleaning, sort of like Ruth with Boaz, all right, gleaning. You're supposed to be in the same vicinity of where this individual usually frequents, because the High Priestess is on her or him, meaning that they're not going to step outside of their normal routine, okay? Now, being as though the star is under it, it could symbolize, and then we have the Two of Swords with the Sun, it could symbolize you haven't seen this person, or you don't know where they're at, okay? They seem to be in hiding, okay? Let me pull on this Five of Swords, because I still feel like I'm not hitting it the way I need to hit it. Give me a second. Let me look for it. One second, guys. I'm trying to get these clarifiers because I still want to see. I want to see a little bit deeper into the story as to what's going on between you and this partner, especially with that Five of Swords being the overall energy. Okay, clarify that Five of Swords for me. What is going on with that Five of Swords being the overall energy? Three of Swords. Okay, so this is upside down. Tell me more. The Three of Cups, yeah, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so this is, so I was right when I said that you'd rather die than to be rejected. Let me tell you something, water signs, and I'll probably only say this one time, so catch it while it's here. You're very spiritual, you're very intuitive, okay, a lot of you. You have the moon in your chart. So with that moon being in your chart, you usually can see up under the veil, okay? But if you are looking at this situation from a physical standpoint, if you're taking this relationship or union into a physical partnership, all right? So it's kind of like, okay, you got a twin flame, but you're going at that twin flame the same way that you would go after that person that you have a physical crush on, or you're going after that person like you would deal with a regular relationship. There's nothing regular about twin flame life partner. There's nothing regular about these people. So if you are going at it this way, this is the reason as to why you're not getting any movement forward, or you know, having the ability to be able to see this person, because you need to be more okay, internal, intuitive. You need to be able to understand your emotions internal, okay, meaning meditation, maybe telepathy, speaking to this person in your mind, okay, which you could do, you know, if this is a divine partnership, all right, you could be able to speak to this person internally through your mind, okay, but what you shall not do and what you cannot do is act in any way or respond physically. Okay, so carnally is what I'm saying. You cannot respond to this person carnally, all right? Because carnally is not going to hold up. Now, let me tell you this, because this is deep as shit, okay? When I say carnally, obviously you've been with this person in a past life. And some of you are more intuitive than others. So some of you are remembering a relationship between you and this individual, not on this physical plane, but in a previous physical plane. You remember a relationship with this person, okay? So what you end up doing is right now, knowing you, water sign, I was with this individual before we got here in like another life or something. I do remember, you know, the circumstances surrounding our relationship, okay? So I don't know if they know though. Okay, listen to me, because I'm gonna hit the nail on the head. Just listen to what I'm saying to you, Bella. I don't want to look crazy. I don't want to be rejected by this individual. I don't want to seem weird, but I want to know if they know, like if they remember that we were together in a past life. The answer to your question is absolutely. Yes, they do. You cannot have a divine partnership that high. You know, high meaning life partner, twin flame. Because those are the only two individuals that will be able to have access to previous lifetimes. Okay? So, if you are having a memory from previous lifetimes with a certain individual, that's because this person is a life partner or a twin flame. What am I supposed to do with that information? Well, the big thing is, where did you go wrong in that lifetime? Okay, what's the common denominator? Where did you go wrong in that previous lifetime? Keep that in your mind and become a better person this lifetime. And this is why I don't do past life regressions, because I try to explain to people it's pointless to go out, pay somebody to find out who you were in a past life. That shit has nothing to do with this life. The only thing that you bring over to this lifetime is karma. Okay, so if you were a good person and you were generous, then chances are this lifetime you're going to be very wealthy. All right, if you were stingy and you ain't give nobody nothing in that previous life, chances are this lifetime you'll probably be out in the street a bum. Okay, so the only thing that transfer with you is karma. Now, in a situation to where I have a vision, Bella, that's happening. I'm dreaming. And I say this to you water signs because a lot of you water signs, you're a lot more intuitive than you try to act. Okay, so you keep a lot of things in because you don't want to be weird. You don't want to seem weird. And you don't want to expose just how much you know. Some of you have had very gruesome past lives, meaning that the same person that you're going after this lifetime, you may have killed that person in a previous lifetime. All right, now that's a hard one to move forward with in this lifetime. That could also be that Five of Swords too. Okay, because that is about deceit. That's about doing something behind someone's back. Okay. But ultimately, with the cards that are under it, which is the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Swords, it's about, okay, you did that gruesome act in a previous lifetime. In this lifetime, it's all about being able to move forward with the same individual. I say it's hard because it's like, I can remember killing you in a previous lifetime. That scares me. What if you remember that I killed you this lifetime and you try to kill me this lifetime? Okay, so this is what you water signs are dealing with right now. All right, and you probably feel like I have no one to talk to about this, Bella. This is embarrassing, but you can talk to the Dutch. Hit me up, Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. There's nothing that you can say to me that would be weird to me because I've experienced so much and a lot. And I'm open to, listening to you and listening to your story and trying to find a solution. If I can't find a solution, then I'm going to pray and give it to God, and God's going to find a solution. Okay, period. So I'm trying to open up to you guys because this reading calls for that. Okay, it calls for this importance about this previous lifetime. What you've done and how you can't live with yourself or maybe your partner, the partner that you killed last lifetime, that you're subjected to be with in this lifetime. How do I move forward, Bella? I'm going to show you how. And I'm going to tell you this, and may you put it in your pocket. And may all the people that are dealing with this type of energy, being this strong, this intuitive, may you hear it. Because a lot of people don't get a chance to watch my videos. Not people where it matters to. Okay? This is what I'm going to tell you what to do. If you have a gruesome lifetime, previous lifetime, and this lifetime you're subjected to be with one another, okay? That's why we got that Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups. This is predestined, okay? What you are supposed to do, and listen to me closely, never bring up what happened in the previous lifetime. Six of Swords. It happened. There's nothing you can do about it. What can you do this lifetime to mend? Compensate this lifetime. Give that person what you didn't give them the last lifetime. But don't bring it up. Don't ever bring it up. Now, how do you know that, Bella? Because God told me the same thing. Honest to God, that's what God told me. Never bring it up. Okay? It's not important, and it has the ability to shatter, okay? Shatter your template, all right? Your template. So if you dig deeper into what you've done that previous lifetime to that individual, why you guys fought, why you stabbed that person, why you shot that person, whatever you did to that individual, if you start digging deeper into that, you're going to shatter your template. Okay, now what does that look like, Bella? If I shatter my template, I go chasing after what I did to this person in a previous lifetime. Well, shattering your template is simply demoting yourself, all right? Because believe it or not, this lifetime you actually are on a higher level, especially if you were innocent and you're the individual that something happened to and you were innocent, okay? God gave you a second chance to come back and to do it again. But you remember in the Bible how Jacob wrestled with God, and Jacob, his side was smote by God? Now, the reason his side was smote was because he needed to separate the bounds between himself, Israel, and Jacob. Now, that's too heavy for a lot of you. A lot of you would be like, wait a minute, Linda, back up. Well, it's right there in your Bible. It's called a walk-in. And I've talked to you about it plenty of times. There's multiple walk-ins in the Bible. Abram then turned to Abraham, Sarai, then turned to Sarah, Jacob, then turned to Israel. There is a lot of walk-ins in the Bible. What is a walk-in? Well, a walk-in is just a totally different soul that is going to occupy the body that is physical, that's here. Okay, so, like for instance, you may look at me and you may say, Bella has been here for the past 8 years. Okay, but there could be a walk-in living inside of me and we're not the same person. How do we remember what happened this lifetime? Well, the DNA is written on the body. So on the physical, DNA is physical thing. Okay, so every memory that has ever happened in this lifetime is coded on the DNA. So when a new soul, brand new soul, wake up in this body, they look like the person you know. I look like Bella. I talk like Bella. Okay? But there's a difference. And what's the difference? Well, this person is going to go maybe in the opposite direction. And they're going to go up. The purpose of walk-ins is because that previous soul is failing in that lifetime. You understand? Now, why are you telling us this, Bella? Because you need it. You need to understand what's happening to you. Okay, and why you're having all these visions of a previous lifetime, and you may be 50 years old, and I have never dreamed what I'm dreaming now, Bella. Like, I don't have no recollection of doing this thing. Okay, like I don't have no, dreams are made up of things that happen throughout your day. Okay, thought processes, previous things that may have even happened to you in this body. So if a brand new soul gets into this body, they could wake up 50 years later and say, okay, I'm having dreams that I don't remember what's going on, because nothing prepared me for it. Like I have never experienced that. So what do I do about those dreams? You do absolutely nothing. You have an assignment when you get into the body, and you are to work that assignment. All right? Now listen to me. I don't have the time that I need to talk to you water signs. And it's very important. This is very, very important because there's a stagnation, okay, that has happened with a lot of you water signs. You got big stories, okay? Big stories meaning you have a great intuition. You've been touched. You're a seer. You're a prophet. You have the ability to move in and out of dimensions, frequently. So you have access to seeing, maybe visiting your other selves in other lifetimes, okay? And you're required now, you may have been brought down, raised up. Maybe you're the one that died, or maybe you killed someone else. They may have been raised up, raised sort of from the dead, and given a second chance. However, you would think, okay, well, God's going to give me a second chance. Then it shouldn't be with the same person that killed me. No, Linda. It has to be with the person that killed you. Okay? It has to, because you have to clear that karma. All right? You need closure. All right? So therefore, you may be sanctioned, subjected to being with that person this lifetime and living happily ever after, especially with that 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. All right? But that 5 of Swords, that's because you're letting previous situations from other lifetimes affect the way you do things here, now. So, I'll tell you this. This is what I tell you. I'm going to give it to you just like this. I'm going to give you an opportunity. If you are a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you can relate to what I'm saying here, and right now in your heart, you're in love with someone, but you are deathly afraid of telling them, hit me up, Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Okay? We'll go there. Because I don't want to keep explaining this, and then there's so many people that may watch me and be like, Bella, I don't understand nothing you talking about. And it's okay if you don't understand. You're not supposed to. Sooner or later, one day, you're going to wake up in that lifetime to where it is time to maybe go through situations. You have to understand, we have multiple lifetimes. It's not just one or two. You know, I laugh when people say, oh, well, you've only lived 5 times. No, Linda, no. That's certainly not true. Okay? But anyway, at the end of the day, make sure you like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, hit your notification bell. You want a personal reading? Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. All right? If you're feeling led to, definitely donate. Donate. The Cash App, how to donate, and PayPal is up. I think it's on the left-hand side. And I'll be back with the next element. Thank you, guys. Welcome back, Bella. Thank you, guys. So next up, I have my wonderful air signs. This is going to be for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the 28th through the 4th. Now, if you have not, and you just hurried up and tried to check the timestamps, listen to the announcements at the beginning, okay, so that you know what's going on, okay? Rewind to the beginning. Make sure you listen to those announcements. All right, here we go. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for the zodiac signs of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, 28th through the 4th? Show me what's going down this week for air. Here we go, y'all. First card out, the Ace of Wands. The Hanged Man. 7 of Cups. The 4 of Cups. And the Page of Wands. Under the Ace of Wands is the 5 of Cups. Under the Hanged Man, the High Priestess. Okay. Under the 7 of Cups, the 8 of Wands. Under the 4 of Cups, the 3 of Coins. And under the Page of Wands, the Empress. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, 28th through the 4th, the Magician. Now, let me tell you something. As I'm laying these cards, you guys know I pay attention to my surroundings. I also pay attention to my thoughts that are happening, okay? Because that's where God is. He speaks in my thoughts, okay? Something, whatever message he wanted me to have or to give you guys, okay? Now, I need you to listen to me. This is going to be maybe a little weird to some of you, but one thing you can know about me is that I never say something that's not going to come to pass, ever. Okay? The whole 8 years I've been here. Never. All right? And if you feel I did, then challenge me and let's sit down because I keep notes. If you've sat down with me and had a reading, everything I said has come to pass in your life. Okay? All right. So anyway, listen. I want to tell you this. The reason I'm trying to, tell you who I am as an individual, okay? Because it's going to require faith. What you're going through in your life right now is going to require faith. And some of you, you're new to my channel, okay? So you don't know me, all right? So it's like, okay, well, she's telling me that everything she says come to pass and she's very loyal. So, all right, what is this about? All right, I'm going to tell you what it's about. There is a relationship that's in your life right now, all right? Now, this is going to be a lot more relevant for men than it is for women, okay? Just listen to me and listen to me closely because you need to hear this. Men and women. There's a relationship that's in your life at this time, okay? Or was recently in your life because some of you already went through this Ace of Wands and 5 of Cups, meaning that you broke up abruptly, all right? With this relationship, it's a very, very, very important woman, okay? Very important woman. Now, this could be for same-sex relationships, but I'm speaking of the divine feminine, Okay, so when I say woman and it's two men that are together, I'm speaking of the one that is the least dominant. Okay, if it's two women that's together, I'm speaking of the one that carries the feminine energy. If you both carry the feminine energy, then you got to figure it out, Linda. I don't know. Okay, all right, so here we go. There's a very important woman that's in your life, all right, or that was in your life. This relationship puts you in a very vulnerable position. Vulnerable because she's unlike anybody that you've ever met before. She's successful. She's overachieving. She's very psychic, very intuitive. She's a very spiritual being. But right now, it just seems like a regular relationship, all right? However, how do I know, Bella, that I'm the one you're talking about? Well, the breakup hurts really bad. I mean, really bad, okay? Like, you don't want to date anyone else. You're pushing other people away, but you recently broke up. Now, the breakup, Hangman, High Priestess, is being manipulated by the divine. Who is the divine? Well, the team of officials, the archangels that are over you, your spirit guides, whatever you call them, but they're archangels that are over you. They're assigned to your case. These are the beings that make things happen for you. You may say that you want to experience something. Well, these are the beings that will put the situation into orchestration. You know, like they're responsible for orchestrating an event or a situation to make sure that you get with that individual. All right, not God. God doesn't do that. Okay, you got to learn how to follow your team of command, or your what do they call it, your code of commandment. Okay. These beings have made a decision to separate the two of you. The reason being is because they want to save it and preserve it for later. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm speaking to younger Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, mainly under 30 years old. Okay. You had a relationship, somebody came into your life, and this is different. It's going to be different. That's the best way I can describe it. And let me tell you something, because I get a lot of people to be like, Bella, I met this guy. Oh my God, this is so different. I think about him all the time. Well, Linda, if you had $1 for every time you said it was different, you'd be rich. No, I am talking about this relationship, maybe with an individual who is the relationship's going to be quite weird to you, especially if you're sitting in the carnality. Okay, you play in the carnal world a lot. She may come from a family of psychics, a family of church members. You may come from a family of church members. You may have grown up very religious, and this woman may have grown up metaphysical. Okay, meaning that she doesn't put she's not religious, so she doesn't put God in a box. Religion just puts God in a box. Okay, this woman, however, is metaphysical. She believes God is the all. Okay, now this woman is very young right now. All right, she's very young, and if spirit was to allow this relationship to continue, you would destroy it. You would destroy it because there's something internally in you when you're with this person that tells you it's supposed to look different than what it's appearing to be now. Okay, so you get into a relationship with this individual and it doesn't mirror previous relationships. You know, previous relationship, you spent a lot of time with your partner, you guys was always up under each other, you know, shit like that. This situation, it's not like that. You know, you see each other every blue moon. They make you feel a bit insecure. You're always wondering whether they're cheating on you. You know, it's different. It's different. It's toxic. It's shit. Toxic in my version, okay? Now, toxicity may be y'all fighting and all that shit. No. I think toxic is more so like, I don't know, being in a situation and you don't know how to fix it. You know, you don't know how to fix or bring the two of you together. You know, or somebody is stringing someone along. You know, somebody's playing with your feelings, your emotions, your heart. That's how I look at toxic. Okay, so I'm saying this to you guys because I need you to understand what's about to happen in your life. What's about to happen in your life, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, is this: if you're indeed involved with this individual, the hangman, the high priestess, this is basically orchestrated by the divine. And what the divine is saying is that I am going to separate the two of you so that I can preserve this for a later date. So it's kind of like they gave you a tester. You know, like how you test something, a little teaser, little tiny, what do they call that, hors d'oeuvres or some shit, like when you go to a party, all right? And when you tasted it, it was the sweetest thing you ever taste, but it was the most corrupted, gut-wrenching, scary situation that you've ever been in your life, okay? So it's different in terms of, it doesn't feel like a real relationship. You know, it feels like obsession. I feel like I'm in love. It's only 2 weeks. I'm for real in love. Like, I'm ready to take you the fuck out in love. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Toxic. Okay? The hangman is also about changing your perception about, you know, with this 7 of Cups being here, it kind of symbolizes that you don't have much experience when it comes to spiritual relationships. All right, you have a lot of experience in the carnality. You tend to date a lot of people. Maybe you meet them online because it's the 8 of Wands, so Facebook, Instagram, that sort of shit. Okay, but when it comes down to spirituality and divine partnership, and that's what it is, it's a divine partnership. When it comes down to that, you have no experience in that. So you are going to ultimately destroy it. What do you mean by destroy? Well, we have the 4 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Cups, now remember what I told you. You got your spirit guides, your archangels. They orchestrate the procession, okay? They put this shit together. They're the production managers, all right? Also the director of how things is going to turn out between you and another individual. So the 4 of Cups being over the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles just represent that there's a 3-cord strand. So it's you, the person you're involved in, and then there's the angel that's manipulating things, okay? The 4 of Cups is symbolic of you're not satisfied with this individual. Like I told you, when they do things to the point to where you can't take it. Meaning, okay, I can't be with this person. This person don't even call me. We don't spend no time together. I don't know, They writing stuff on Facebook I don't like, or on Instagram that I don't like. You know, you just, they're with the petty shit. You know, I call the angels petty, you know, because they are. Some of them are very petty. Like, you know, they're creating the discord between you and this other individual. And they're creating the discord between you and this other individual because there are lessons that are in between you and this person. Okay? Now, the prophecy. Here go the prophecy. I can promise you, I can guarantee that you will eventually come back with this individual a little later in life, okay? When you've been matured, some of you will actually get married to other people. You'll marry the wrong person, okay? And that's why I said it's mostly for a lot of men, because the man, he's not going to be able to get over this woman. So we know what people do. Well, men mostly. Men will jump into another relationship quick as hell, you know, especially an air sign man, you know, because he doesn't want to deal with emotions. We're talking air sign man. So air sign man, you know, he doesn't wear his heart on the sleeves. He's very calculated, you know, and he is always questioning whether your emotions are, you know, are accurate or not. All right, so he don't really have time to be emotional. So this man is always on to the next. So I'm not surprised to know that, you know, your spirit guides are directing this. They're creating a playground between you and this person, and that is because you have some lessons that you have to learn in between this. All right, the Magician being the overall energy, I know that this is orchestrated by the divine because there are divination cards in here, divine cards in here, angel work. Okay, the Magician, High Priestess, and the Hangman, all in the Empress. Those are all higher powers, okay? Lessons. All right, so therefore, what I'm telling you is, right now, I'm going to need you to let this girl go. All right? I'm going to need you to let this man go. Because maybe it's a woman that's chasing after this man. You're going to have to let this person go. All right? And it's going to be the hardest thing you've ever been through in your life. And you're probably going to hurry up and rebound. Rebound meaning, you know, find somebody else to be with. Okay? Which I totally understand. All right? But I'm telling you, the prophecy is you will come back together with this individual later on in life. All right? So you don't really have to worry about it. I would let it go, because I feel like if you hold on to it, you're going to do more damage to it than that's meant to be. You know, Four of Cups is just like, all right, you don't like the fact that you're not spending enough time with this person, or this person's always busy, they're always working, you know. So you just pushed away and just decided, all right, we're not going to date right now. You got too much on your plate. All right. But if you go against that, and now you're trying to manipulate the situation to stay anyway, after I'm telling you that there's lessons in between, then it's going to be an ugly showdown between y'all. Okay. It will go down ugly. You know, it'll be a conflict. Okay. And you might say, well, how am I supposed to be with this person later on, and we're fighting like this, or we're arguing like this? You know, well, you're arguing like that because you didn't let it bow out gracefully. But you are supposed to still be with that person just later on once you've learned your lessons. Okay? Make sure you like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit your notification bell. You want a personal reading, allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Yeah. I'll be back with the last element. Thank you, guys. Welcome back, Bella. Thank you, guys. So next up, last but certainly not least, I have my wonderful earth signs. This is going to be for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Sun, Moon, Horizon for August 24th through September 4th. Alrighty. Happy Labor Day. If you missed any of the announcements, please rewind to the beginning. Simply like how to win a free 30-minute reading, or anything that's going on, definitely rewind to the beginning, okay? All right, so here we go. Excuse me. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, August 28th through the 4th. Some of you need to watch your tone, watch your mouth, and keep your thoughts to yourself. Definitely. I'm feeling that. I could barely get the message out. So some of you just need to bite your tongue. You might be in a situation where you always have to have the last word. Okay? Particularly if you're dating fire signs, I would keep quiet about it. Okay? Just keep quiet about it, because it's not going to bode well for you. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Here we go, y'all. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. There's that competitiveness I told you. In your household, keep your mouth shut. The Wheel of Fortune. The Chariot. King of Swords. I forgot you guys were in a vertex too. Shame on me. Air and earth sign vertex. I forgot. So I'm wondering why the air sign was so deep. Maybe they're involved with you. Maybe you're involved with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. If so, go and look at that reading. Okay? Under the Four of Wands is the Knight of Cups. Under the Five of Wands is the Ace of Swords. Under the Wheel of Fortune is the World. Wow. Under the Chariot is the King of Wands. There's that fire sign. Under the King of Swords is the Emperor. That's fire energy as well. Ooh. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Two of Coins. All right. Let me look at this, because this looks like Chariot, King of Wands. I know that a lot of you had spiritual partners. You're in the vortex at this time. So I'm not surprised to see choices coming around to you. Do you go towards the soulmate who you've previously dated? That person probably is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Or do you go towards the new guy or new woman who happens to be a Leo or Sagittarius? More Leo than anything. Okay? That's what these horses is doing. Okay? The Chariot. I have to beat this down because I keep looking at this and this kind of reminds me of incarceration. Okay, like at the moment, maybe the fire sign is locked up, arrested, something like that. With the Chariot, it could be like they're not in a local prison, they've been moved. Let me look at that. Okay, break me down on that Chariot. Queen of Wands and a 10 of Wands. Okay, get me into this Emperor. The Fool, tell me more. The Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Wands. Okay, so that looks like incarceration. Maybe they're going to be let free. Break me down on that King of Swords. Seven of Cups. Ooh, King of Swords. One more thing. Yes, that's in. Okay, so back to what I was saying. All right, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. If you can remember, I had talked to you guys a few weeks ago, maybe a few months ago, because I had surgery. So I've been going for a while. I think I was going almost for the whole month of August. But a few months ago, I had talked to Capricorn in particular about an individual that looked like they were coming towards them, a Leo. I believe it was a Leo male, okay? It could be Leo woman for some of you, all right? However, it looked like something may have happened, and at the moment, this person was on hold, okay? Now listen to me closely, Capricorn. If this is you, maybe you're not Capricorn, maybe you're Taurus. Listen to me. Your vertex is about to end. October the 20th will be the end of the vertex for air and earth. Because it started all the way back in June, okay? Now, let me tell you something. I told you, Capricorn. I don't like talking to Capricorns. Why? Okay, because Capricorns, they will take just a little bit of what you say, and then they automatically run off to make it an action. I don't know why they do this, but they do this a lot. And I told Capricorn, this person is supposed to come for you. You're not supposed to go for this person. You're not supposed to reorganize your life, okay, or try to force the entry in. Some of you did that. And what you do? Well, you got this person arrested. All right? Now, not physically, not because they did anything to you, but because you were trying to bring into being something that is appointed for at a later date. You were trying to force that thing into your life, and circumstances, whatever the spirit guides have calculated or orchestrated behind your back, something that you didn't know about, it kind of looks like there's a bit of incarceration here. Okay, that's what it looks like. Incarceration. This is Queen of Wands with the 10 of Wands. This is action. When you see the Queen of Wands, she's all about action. I think it, I do it, regret it later. That's the Queen of Wands, okay? Now, with the 10 of Wands, it kind of, it's symbolic of having too much on my plate, being a bit overwhelmed, or something stunting my growth. So this could be, maybe they're locked up over drugs, money laundering, robbery, some shit like that, okay? However, if you do this right, they'll be back, okay? Now, how do you do it right? Well, you need to worry about you. Worry about fixing you. That's all Spirit wanted to do. They wanted you to worry about fixing you. Because, see, look, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Wands, all right? Now, this individual that I am talking about, this fire sign, you don't know much about them yet, okay? You don't know them, and it doesn't look like you've been in a relationship with this individual. So if you got an ex that's a fire sign Leo, or Sagittarius. I am not talking about no ex. This is a brand new person. All right. So don't put words in my mouth. I'm not speaking about an ex. This is an individual that you have never been with. Okay. Now, some of you, a lot of you, you have an ex that's an Aries. Aries. Okay. Aries. I don't know why I see that. I see it twice. And the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. Aries. This person is probably your baby's father. You have a child with this individual, your ex-husband, something to that offense. Okay. And it kind of looks like you need to put things into perspective or into co-parenting. You need to bring that about on your own time. That has nothing to do with the Leo, all right? Because the Leo is a new individual coming into your life. The Leo is going to brighten things for you. The Leo is going to help you take care of your children, all right? If you do this right. So you're asking, Bella, how do I do it right? Because I need that in my life right now. I'm a single mom. I do have an Aries baby daddy. I'm sick of it. I need something new. Okay, well, I'm telling you how to get something new. The best way to get something new is to understand what happened with the old, all right? Closure is not just cutting someone off and saying, screw you, you did me wrong, you hurt me, I'm done with you. No. Closure is when you are able to look at that person and appreciate. For a lot of you, you got kids with this person, all right? Because that Emperor's there. So you're able to look at that person and look at the beautiful creation you made together, your beautiful kids, and you thank that individual. Because everybody is not meant to be your fucking husband or wife. They're not meant. Okay? I don't know why you get this sense of entitlement that everybody you meet is the one. No, Linda. No. Some people are just appointed to play at your movie. They're just extras in your movie. This was an extra. This Queen of Wands, Aries individual was an extra in your movie. That's it. All right. And I'm only talking to those of you because I don't want you to get freaked out. I have an aunt that is an Aries and she's dating a Capricorn. No, I am not talking to you. This has nothing to do with you. I am speaking to earth signs that are involved, have babies with Aries. Okay. And there's some issues with co-parenting. So you don't have no kids. So this is not for you, auntie. Okay. This is not for anyone that don't have no kids with this Aries Sagittarius. Okay. I'm talking to those of you that do have kids with Aries Sagittarius and this person hurt you really bad. All right? They hurt you really, really bad. And it could be, you know, let me break it down. Clarify the Aries, Queen of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Tell me more. The Star and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this person was on a karmic contract is what it looks like. And that's probably the reason as to why the fire sign gets locked up. See, I chase designs, okay? I need you to understand that. Because you might be like, okay, Bella, what are you doing? I chase designs. I chase the reasoning behind why an action was performed. All right, so what intrigues me is, okay, there was a Leo that was going after Earth sign. But something happened in the Earth sign's life that delayed the Leo. And why did the Leo have to go to jail? Or why did the Leo have to get, you know, what's that shit called where you can't leave the house arrest? What happened in that Earth sign's life that created that discord for that Leo? That's what I chase. I want to know the reasoning behind it. Okay, now the reasoning behind it is that this person here, the one that you're trying to drop off and act like you don't know, or the one that you constantly throw up that there ain't shit and they did you so wrong, this Aries person, this person was karmic. That's a karmic soulmate. All right, they were very karmic in nature. All right, so with karmic contracts, they tend to go on for a very long time. I have yet to see a karmic soulmate dissipate within a month or two. No, this should usually be years. Okay, and if they do hurt you, they're going to devastate you. It's not just going to be a little hurt. It's going to be devastation at its best. So it kind of looked like this Aries Sagittarius have devastated you, but they gave you a beautiful gift in return, and that's the child. All right, so how do you get out of a contract like that so that you can get with this Leo Aries? I mean, Leo Sagittarius. Sorry, clarify that. King of Wands. Two of Swords. Hold on. High Priestess. See? How do you clear your karma with the Aries and be able to move forward with the Leo? We got the Two of Swords and the High Priestess. So you know what this is telling me? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's telling me that you don't have closure with this person. You still envy this person. There's still anger. You know, I hate you. You did this to me. You destroyed me. I don't never want to date again. That sort of energy, okay? Because the Two of Swords and the High Priestess, what Spirit is saying is that, no, Bella, no. They got a long way to go before they'll get this, okay? This Leo, this ain't even on our radar anymore, all right? So you told them that they was going to get a Leo man, and all of a sudden they start fucking up everything in their life when it comes to this Aries. They started treating them real bad. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong direction. So now we have to literally turn the situation away, because it kind of looks like that. Now this is the vertex, okay? So listen, let me tell you how you pass the vertex. Please listen to me. The way you pass the vertex is the vertex questions everything you've learned since the last vertex. The last vertex for Earth and Air, I believe, was 2 years ago. I may be wrong. Somebody check that out. Somebody that watch my videos all the time, let me know when that last Earth and Air vertex, I believe it was 2 years ago. So within a 2-year span, the vertex questions what you've learned, what you've changed about yourself, and whether you're ready for a reward. And the reward, a lot of times, is your divine partnership, all right? Which could be a life partner. It could also be a twin flame. It could be a life partner. Hold on, give me a second. I'm sorry. It could be a life partner. It could be a twin flame. I don't know. I'm getting this discord. Okay, I'm getting confused. And I'm going to tell you why I'm getting confused. Because Spirit is, they're throwing this person up here. This Queen of Wands. Let me break the door wide open. The reason I'm getting confused is because there's two of them. Okay, so Spirit is saying this person have dealt with multiple Aries. There's the Aries that they have a child by, and then there's the Aries that there was never any kids, but that was the twin flame. So I'm talking to those of you that went into union in 2017, and then by 2018 it was over. Yeah. All right. So listen to me. So I'm saying this because Spirit is trying to tell me this person will be confused. They're thinking you're talking about going back to this individual twin flame. No. We're telling them that they got to clear the karma with the person they have children with, which is the karmic soulmate. It's under the twin flame. Okay? This is deep as shit. This is deep. If you're in this energy, hit me up. Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. This is deep as hell. Like, this is really deep. Like, this is deep. I say it's deep because I can tell you one thing, but it's still not going to matter because you're going to do what you want to do. And that's what I'm looking at. You know, you're fighting a truth that's only... It's like you're fighting a one-sided truth. It's the Five of Wands with the Ace of Swords. So, in your mind, if somebody was to ask you about this baby's father... Okay, you're going to blame them for everything, and you're not going to see that your shit stinks. And remember what I said about, especially if you're Capricorn, there are a lot of narcissistic Capricorns out there that don't own up to their shit. That's what that's about. Five of Wands, Ace of Swords. You're fighting a lopsided battle, and you're saying that they did everything, but you're not adding in, Bella, to every action there's a reaction. So when he did this, I did this. When I did this, he did this. You know, you're not breaking it down. And the only way that you're going to get that reward, because that Leo, this Leo is a reward. This looks like a life partner, okay? I don't know what the fuck is going on with y'all in twin flames. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm not I mean, I seen it come in 2017, and I seen it go out in 2018, and nothing else has been talked about when it came to twin flames, Aries, and Capricorn. Nothing else was talked about. I think that that was just spirit showing me personally why they had to take twin flames and separate them for so long, because when they hurried up and put them together, this was the result. Broken up by 2018, not understanding that that person was your twin flame, taking the union for granted, you know. Like, that's what I really think, that's why spirit did that. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, all over the world, listen to me. When it comes down to, if you're in that fire energy, when you're in that fire energy, if you have a baby's father, you have a kid with an Aries, you need to mend that relationship. And when I say mend that relationship, I'm talking you need to co-parent. You must have, some of you use the child against the person because they hurt you so bad, you use the kid against them. And that's not what spirit wants you to do. They want you to co-parent. They want you to be fair. You don't want to be fighting a lopsided battle. You don't want God to sit here and talk on this. On the Five of Wands with the Ace of Swords? Nah, you don't want God to have a conversation with you on that. Especially not with that Wheel of Fortune in the world. That's like, Linda, that's like, okay, well, we brought it back around and you failed again. We brought it back around and you failed again. I don't want you to fail. So if you're in this energy and it's like, Bella, you don't know what he did. You don't know what she did. Okay? I hear you, but you don't know what this person did. All right, then come see me. Come sit down and talk to me. I bet you I'll change your mind by the end of the conversation. It's not about what they did. It's about realizing that people are in your life for a certain reason. And once they have achieved that goal or that thing that they were supposed to teach you, then they're off to the next. I wouldn't want you focusing on something that you say is over and you destroy all of your beautiful partnerships that you're supposed to meet moving forward. You don't want to do that. So come and clear your damn closet out. Come and regurgitate. Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. All right. Now, I also wanted to say to you, I wanted to say this. Let me say this real quick. This stuck out to me. Emperor, I don't want to leave without putting this up because I kind of got focused on the fire energy and I forgot about this. Some of you are earth signs and your baby father is Libra, Gemini, probably Aquarius. Libra or Aquarius. Some of your baby's father is Libra or Aquarius. And at the moment, you may be asking, you know what it looks like to me? Let me tell you this. If this is your baby's father, it kind of looks like you got a bit of competition. I can't get out of my mind that Five of Wands. So it could be two girls fighting for the same man. All right? And this guy may be a Libra or Aquarius. All right? Both of y'all have kids by the man. I was going to cuss. Both of y'all have kids by the man. So at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you how to win this. I'm going to tell you how to win this. If you got kids by this Libra Aquarius, respect them. Show them that you're appreciating and show them that you need him. That's all you can do. We all got pussies. We all can give head. We all can rub each other's back. But what we all don't have is that humble respectness, that respectfulness that our great grandparents had. And that's why a lot of our marriages don't work. Because somebody told you, man's supposed to accept you for who you are. You know, you don't need no man to do shit. All that bullshit. Somebody lied to you and cut you out of the game. Respecting. Stay submissive. Show them that you appreciate him. That's how you win. That's it. If you need more into that, hit me up. Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. This has been great. I hope you guys enjoy this. Happy Labor Day. I'll definitely be coming back with more videos, okay? I'll be doing the monthlies. And I'm going to start over at the Bella Dutch. That's TH33 BELLADUTCH. Okay, come see me over there too. If you're not subscribed, make sure you push the button over there as well. All right, I love you so much, and I'll see you again very soon. Thank you, guys.